My journey to Greece was giving very much bus, club, another club, bus, but my destination was definitely worth the chaos. So I woke up in Montenegro at 5 a.m. and I had to face the worst part of traveling with all of these luggages, making sure nothing is overweight and transporting them to the airport. So I'm officially headed to my last leg of my Euro summer. I've done Turkey, I did Montenegro, I did Croatia, and now I'm headed to Greece to meet up with my cousin. If you guys remember, my cousin and I had planned to come to Europe together, but one thing led to another, and then I ended up being here for 3 weeks before our duo trip even started. So getting from Montenegro to Greece was actually much more chaotic than I had anticipated. So first I had to stop in Belgrade, Serbia for about 3 hours, and guys, the lounge there was actually so terrible that I had a little bit of wine at 9 a.m. to make myself feel better, and then my next stop was in Athens, Greece. So I actually started panicking a little bit because I had to get my luggage and then recheck them, and I only had an hour to do that. But thankfully my flight was delayed, so it bought me a little bit more time.
Final leg of the trip, thank God.
So from Athens, I headed to my next destination, which is, drumroll please, Chania, Greece. Guys, I actually considered coming here for my solo trip instead of Montenegro, but I'm happy I came with my cousin instead because, guys, we originally only planned to go to one Greek island, but then we were like, we might as well see two. So that's the only reason we threw this onto the itinerary. We're only here for like 2 days, and guys, we ended up having a ball, and we're actually so mad that we didn't stay here longer. I'll post more videos of this Airbnb in the next vlog, but guys, this ended up being the perfect location. We were able to walk everywhere we wanted to go. To the main town, to the bar, to the clubs, like everything was walking distance from here. So one thing that we learned very quickly about Chania is that they have such cool bars. First, we went to this one called Synagogue Cocktail Bar, and guys, it literally had an open air concept. Like the vibe was so good. We met so many locals, and it's funny because they were like, how did you hear about this place? And we were like, oh, TikTok. Obviously, where all of my greatest discoveries come from. Anyways, after we left the first bar, we headed over to another popular bar called the Monastery of Carlos. Y'all, the music was jumping in here. Someone bought us a bottle. I had a ball. Next thing you know, it's like 3 a.m. We're starving. The locals are like, you gotta go to Funky's. You gotta go to Funky's. Guys, we tried this gyro pizza.
One of the best pizzas I've ever had. Wow. It's thin. It's flavorful. I mean, it's tender and juicy. You ever see that TikTok of that girl that was like, forget kissing the chef, you gotta go back there and...
Anyways, we did try to go out to another club after this, but it wasn't jumping, so we took our butts home. That was my first day in Greece. Stay tuned because tomorrow we explore the town.